Hey guys, today we are going to be making this Tinkerbell clay charm keychain. Um, the things that you're going to need is green clay, well, polymer clay in general, yellow, white for the wings, and beige for the skin. And then you're going to need red paint and black paint and glaze, any kind of glaze. This is just the one I use. Then a rolling pin, some X-Acto knives or a regular knife, some like wire clippers or scissors, some wire or a toothpick, and then some like a keychain holder and a eye pin. First thing you're going to do is you're going to take the ball and roll it. Well, you're going to take the clay and roll it into a ball. Sorry, can't talk today. The next thing you're going to do is you're going to cut a piece of the green clay, and you're also going to roll that into a ball. And then you're going to roll it into like a log type thing, and you're going to make a teardrop shape, and then you're going to cut off the end, and this is going to be her dress. And then you're going to make little like I don't know what you call them, like divots, I guess you would call it, into the dress to make it look like almost like it's like flared out or something like that. And then, yeah, that's how you make her dress. You're just going to smooth it out, and it should look like that. And then you're going to take the wire or a toothpick if you don't have wire, and I'm going to cut the wire, but once again, if you don't have wire, you can just trim the toothpick with some scissors or rip it apart. And then I'm going to stick that into the dress through the middle, and then I'm going to stick the head on top. The next thing I'm going to do is take the yellow clay, and we're going to make her hair. And the yellow clay was made with white mixed with yellow to make it like a really light, pale yellow. And then you're just going to roll a big chunk of it into like a log shape and cut it into about like 5 or 6 pieces. And, well, first we're making the back, which you're going to take one of those pieces and you're going to roll it out, and then you're going to cut it into the like to fit her head, and then you're going to straighten it, and then you're going to put it on the back of her head to cover it, just like the clay charm that I originally showed you, so she's not bald in the back. And then we're going to make her bangs now. And so now you're going to take the log and you're going to cut it into 5 pieces again. And then you're going to roll it into a teardrop shape. And then you're going to like roll it out or push it down with your finger. And then you're going to make 4 to 5 of those. And so once you're done making all those, you can attach them to the head. But don't forget to preheat the oven to 275 as you saw before. And then you're going to connect them in the same places that I'm connecting them. You're going to put 1 in the middle, and then you're going to put 4 on the sides. 1 near where her ears would be, and 2 right next to where the middle one is. This is what it should look like when you're done adding the bangs. And then you're going to take another small piece of the yellow and roll it into the ball. This is going to be her bun, and then you'll stick it onto the wire or the toothpick if you didn't have wire. Then you're going to take some more green. I'm just going to cut off a little chunk off of the green I had. And then you're going to roll it into a really thin log. And this part's going to be her, it's going to be like her bow, like the ribbon around her bun. And you're going to flatten it, and then you're going to wrap it around the bun. And then you're going to take 2 small ones and roll them into 2 little balls, and we're going to make the bow out of this. After you make the balls, you're going to cut them into 2 little triangles and then connect them in the center. And then you're going to make a smaller ball to put in the center to act as like a glue and to make it look like a bow. Then when you're done with that, you're going to pick it up and connect it to her head, well, to her ribbon that's on her head, and that's going to be the bow. That's the little middle piece. That's what it looks like. That's what the bow should look like. And then you're just going to attach it to her head. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to make the arms. So I'm going to cut off a piece of the beige clay, and then I'm going to roll it out as thin as you would like it and cut it into 2 cylinder shapes. Once you cut it into 2 cylinder shapes, you're going to attach it to the body by just like kind of squishing it and blending it into the dress with either a knife or a blending tool. If you have one of those, that works too. When you're done attaching the arms, it should look like that. The next thing we're going to do is make the legs. So you're going to take more of the beige and you're going to roll it out into 2 smaller cylinders, really tiny, the same size, and then you're going just like that. And you're going to then take green and do the same exact thing with the green, but a little bit thinner. Just like that. And then you're going to attach the 2. The green is her shoe and the beige is her leg. Then you're going to take the 2 legs and blend them the same way you did before, just like on the arms. And then you're going to take the white, we're going to make the wings next, and it was white and translucent to make it look more like wings. Then you're going to roll it out into a log and cut it into about 4 pieces. And then you're going to make little teardrop shapes with those as well. So you're going to make 2 big teardrops and 2 little teardrops. The big ones will go on the top near her head, and the bottom ones will go near her arms on the back. So you're going to make those, connect those 4 little wings, and then you're going to blend it into the body just like we did with the arms and the legs. This is what the wings should look like when you're done making them. And then you're just going to attach it to the back. When you're done attaching it, it should look like that. And yep, that's how it should look. Then we're going to trim the wire and put in the eye pin. And now we are going to bake it. When it's done baking, it should look like this. Then you're going to need a toothpick and your red paint and your black paint. So you're going to take a little bit of your red paint, and this is what we're going to make the mouth out of. You're going to dip your toothpick in there and just paint on a little smile. The next thing we're going to do is take the black paint and do the same thing, except we're going to create an eye. Well, two eyes. One eye is going to be a winky eye, so it's going to be a squiggle with eyelashes, and then the other eye is just going to be a closed, like a normal circle eye with an eyelash as well. And that's how it should look when you're done painting it. The last thing we're going to do is we're going to glaze it, so it's nice and shiny and the paint stays on. And the very, very last thing you're going to do is we're going to put the keychain onto the eye pin so that you can have it as a keychain.